104.1 KRBE. Let's get started. It's the Roula and Ryan Show.
Wake up, fool!
Hey, wake up!
It's about to get all stupid up in here!
Right here. Featuring Eric.
Eric, he is a bad, bad man.
Special K.
The big red K.
Are you threatening me?
I'm waiting for you.
And Sam.
I am a wuss! I am a wuss!
You've waited long enough. How the heck do you pronounce this woman's name?
Roula. And Ding Dong. Ryan. 104.1 KRBE. Good morning.
Good morning, Houston, Texas. It's Wednesday, November the 15th of 2023, and it's 6:02 a.m. with the whole gang, Roula, Ryan, Eric, Sister Kate, and Sam.
Mm-hmm.
It might be a little chilly outside, like a nice brisk, good feel, but inside it's 112 degrees here in Miami, Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Where Santa Claus is on the beach with his sandals
We're in
on.
Satan's butt right now.
I
my God,
never
our studio is so
understood why that this, and it's just our floor. Because you go in the lobby, oh, it feels nice in here.
Maybe it's because we're right across from where all of the engineering.
No, the air's just not
Is that
working
where the
in
boiler
here.
room is?
I don't
Yeah,
know the
Is it
air.
down there even by the coffee?
Yes,
Sam?
it's cool
hot?
down there.
Oh, it's cool there?
It's cool down
It's
there.
cool down there.
Also, we're at the
It's the normal
place where
time.
actually people work all in one room that has no windows that can
With
open.
body heat.
So you've got like 5 people at 98.6 in a room that's already
We're going
90
to have
degrees.
that kind of morning, Houston, where we're all cranky from the heat.
And we got rapid fire today. That'll make us angrier.
Rapid fire quiz.
On my way here, I was by that Rio Ranch over there on Westheimer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I stopped
Hotel.
at that light before there. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, it's about to turn green, and this guy just runs across the road jogging, little shorts, no shirt.
Oh, yeah.
No reflectors, and he's going down the road, and then he goes, past me. Thank God he was smart enough to go fast before the light changed. But I'm like, idiot, you wanted to stay in shape, you got that great body, and you could get it ruined in
Quick
2
way
seconds.
to pass away.
I was thinking Alan that used to work with us.
Yeah.
The very
Taking
first part of our first team, Alan was a swim coach, Sam. He was really fun.
Just a great guy.
And a lot of kids loved him. He was a great swim coach. He was training for the Ironman. He was really fit. He always done Ironman stuff. He was running in the morning.
He did stuff for us, like Special K on the streets and stuff.
Yeah. And he got hit by a car.
And lost
And
his
he
life.
died.
Oh, wow.
And they couldn't even identify him till 1:30 in the afternoon because he didn't have any ID on him. And he had, it's like one of those nightmare stories. We always talk about that every now and again. I'm glad you brought it up, Eric, because I think it was 2 weeks ago where I was so shook when I came to work. Sorry, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's weird.
You just bumped
Yeah,
your
I
headphone volume.
noticed that jack is bad.
Oh my God, it sounds
It's
like
bad.
I'm not on.
Yeah,
but y'all
it
can
will
hear
drop
me.
you.
He's talking about a headphone jack where you plug your headphones
It will
in
drop
and
you
control
out.
the
You might need to
volume.
use that one over there
Okay.
if it's long enough. Anyway,
I don't
sorry,
even know
I
how it's
digress.
fixed.
Yeah, so I was shook because there's a curve that I drive every morning to get here. The street kind of takes a curve. So if you are in the right lane of the curve and somebody's running in the street, not on the sidewalk, you will 100% kill that person. And there was a lady running with zero reflection, zero anything, and I was on the left lane. And I was so shook being in the left lane thinking, oh my God, if I was in the right lane, she'd be dead right now.
Yeah.
Because the way that curve is and where she was,
Yep.
nothing on her, nothing.
And then is it your fault?
Yeah,
know
you're
what I mean?
ruined
Like,
for life because you
It
killed
doesn't even
somebody.
matter about fault. It just
Well, I mean,
matters that
you
you
get arrested or you go
in
to
your
Oh,
mental
yeah.
case that
Sued.
you've killed someone.
And you killed somebody,
And
so-
you get sued.
Even if
Wouldn't
you're
you
not
get
at-
arrested?
Even
Wouldn't
if
it be
you're not at fault.
manslaughter? Because it
I don't
wasn't
know what
pre.
the terms are.
Meditated.
Thank you.
I mean, there should be like something with jogging pants or shorts. They should have reflectors built into them.
Well, they
Most of
do.
them- most
They
of them
do now.
They
Yeah.
Most
do.
of
The
mine
choice
do.
is, did you buy a pair and are you going to wear them when
Right.
you are running in the dark?
Well, then
If you
you're
right now are running in the dark because you are fit, I'm very proud of you. However, can anyone see you?
Just be careful.
Please
It's
do
not
not
even
be a
about
casualty.
that all the time. Right on the underpass at 290 in Jones Road when I'm going to work. Sometimes I really do believe in like a guardian angel or, watching over you because same thing. Somebody with a shopping cart wearing all black on the feeder road. And I mean, saw him at the last second, swerved out of the way. I'm like, oh, thank you, dear God.
Yeah,
It wouldn't have
you
been my fault.
Still,
But
you wanna hurt
I
anyone.
would never be able to live with myself the rest of my life knowing that I took a human life. That'd be horrible.
You take a shopping cart. A lot of those shopping carts now have those wheels that lock.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so you can't
HEB.
take them?
Yeah, you can't take those.
All right, Kroger has those too.
Kroger have
think
You
them.
they
get to a
try
certain border
and it's
line,
like,
and then and that the bad part of that one is I used to shop at the Kroger on Voss, and they had started the wheel lock ones. But if you parked along the front line of the retail center, like there was a couple spots there for Kroger, the wheels would lock before you got there, so your cart had to stop, and then you had to just pick up your groceries and go the rest of the way. It's crazy.
Hey, I wanted to give a quick shout out.
Shout out.
I have had people throughout the years, I'm sure we all have, who was your favorite interview? Or what celebrity was this or that really was cool to you? And I'm like, it's not that for me. It's the interesting people that we get to meet in this job. Do you remember when we had UV in the studio? He started that organization called Wild Tunes. He's a 10-year-old boy.
Yes.
Prodigy.
Like a month ago?
Yeah, he could play the piano. His mom and dad texted me yesterday afternoon. They said, hey, Wild Tunes is having its very first fundraiser concert. It's going to be this Saturday from 4 to 6 at Resurrection MCC. And
that's what we were talking about when he was on.
Yeah.
That's what we were promoting.
And he says, would you be interested in attending? I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing anything. Yeah, why not? From 4 to 6. And he texts me back and he said, he's so excited that you're coming and everything. Could you give us a shout out? So I would like to do that. It's wildtunes.org. I'm going to do that again when I hit the news like next hour and more people are waking up. But it's such a neat program that he started. I mean, this boy is just so sweet. He's 10 years old. He goes into animal shelters and plays them music.
Yep.
And, these animals are traumatized. They've been...
It's pretty cool.
Well, therapy through song.
Yeah.
That would work for even
animals.
Humans.
Yeah, humans. Like go to retirement villages and play music for them.
Yeah.
Well, even, there was a huge story about Memorial Herman's tier program, how they help rehab people with music. People who had brain injuries and stuff with music. Music is
Music's
magical.
so powerful.
It's so amazing.
Think about even movies. You watch movies. Like I watched somebody there's a famous scene with Bruce Lee versus Chuck Norris.
Okay.
And it's like it's a drug.
Is it a real movie?
Yeah, it's a movie. Yeah.
Enter the
Put
Dragon?
those two together.
I think
Okay.
it might be Enter the Dragon, I think. And he's like taking unbuttoning his shirt, takes it off, and doing all their moves. And then someone took and put like Wham to it.
Whitney,
Last Christmas?
before you go.
Do whatever that saxophone thing.
Jitterbug.
No, something.
Careless Whisper. Careless Whisper.
Is it Carel's Whisper?
I think they ruined the whole thing because it looks sexual. And I'm like, you ruined one of the greatest fight scenes ever with this music.
But
music can really
I
ruin
agree
stuff.
with you with music because how many times have you had somebody do that hypothetical with you? If you had to lose your sight or your vision, what would it be? And I'm like, well, I don't think I could live without sight. I don't think. But then you think about
You said
that.
sight or vision.
Sight, I mean, sight or hearing.
I was like, they're both the same.
I'm not big about vision, but my sight would be cool.
Okay, if you had to pick between sight or being blind or being deaf, what would it be?
Yeah,
and
it'd
it's
be
like
tough.
I would hate the idea of never being able to see my loved ones again. But then think about that: no more music for the rest of your life.
Then you can't hear your wife telling you to take out the garbage.
I was going to say, could we even work here?
Yeah, if you can't
if
hear.
if you can't hear, I know there's a bunch of blind DJs.
I'm sure we would just
On their
have to
personalities.
read the lips, but then...
Wasn't that guy Rush Limbaugh in the end of his life? He was deaf,
No, he got cochlear implants in his ears, so he could hear.
but he could hear.
Yeah.
But he was going deaf or something.
He was going deaf, and he signed like $100 million deal
Then he
without
told
telling them.
Then he told everybody else.
Once he signed the deal, he's like, "Oh, by the way, I'm going deaf."
Can't hear anything.
Smart move.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, that was a little shady.
Wow. Okay, today at 8 o'clock, the Rapid Fire Quiz is on. We have a chance for you to attend the International Wine Festival that's happening at Lagoon Fest this weekend. So that's something fun for you to try and win. Coming up next in Celebrity Scoop, there's a fun story about all the movies that have ever been made. There are some that are fantastic. They're blockbusters. They're great. They're huge. There's that one character that ruined it all. I'll give you a first hint. First time I ever heard of anything like this, Jar Jar Binks.
Oh God.
Nobody could talk about that movie without talking about how they hated
this
Jar Jar
movie
Binks.
sucks.
Binks.
Yeah, that
But there are
character's
other
awful.
movies with other characters. You can text me at 37530 if a movie's been ruined to you because of a character, and I'll see if they're on the list. We'll talk about it next in Scoop. Here's your weather for today.
It is really going to be one of those days, which is absolutely gorgeous. Sunshine, high of 73. It doesn't get much better than that. But right now, 55 degrees and 611 on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Movies, music, TV, and all things Hollywood
Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
on KRBE.
It's brought to you by Innovative Lasers of Houston. All right, friends. Thanksgiving is next Thursday.
Oh my gosh.
And traditionally, over the years on television, a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving was always like something you would just, even if you didn't want to watch it, it just was on for nostalgia. It was air every year.
yeah.
And then last year, was it the year before, when Apple TV bought it, they didn't air it on CBS. You had to go to Apple TV to get it. Or maybe they did still, something like that. But this is the first year. The only way you're going to get that, if you really want to see that for free, is when Apple Plus TV lets you watch it for free this Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, really?
Even if you're not a subscriber.
Oh, even if you're not a subscriber?
Yeah, just this Saturday and Sunday,
Smart.
you can watch a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
Did you
That
have to,
is
like-
my mom's favorite.
Really?
She loves Charlie Brown and the Peanuts and everything.
I think that's her generation because
Loves it.
I tried playing this for my daughter, and it's kind of boring.
It's so boring.
I think I was too
but
young for this. I did not like this stuff.
No, she loves it.
Here's
she
an
even
exciting
got like
clip.
a peanuts clock. I
Yeah.
thought she said the P word.
You're like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
And I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Mom, what in the world? She's like, peanuts.
Well, you did just finish
Rats.
watching Naked Attraction on
I know.
Max.
I was
Yeah,
like,
so it was probably on
I was
your
like,
mind.
can you send me? Because I thought I misheard her. I was like, can you send me a picture of this clock? Like, what are you talking about? And then it made sense.
See a picture
You
of
saw that.
the present Rilla got from her mom.
Oh my God.
What did you get?
Hold on,
Like
I gotta show you
recently?
guys. I should post it.
Sorry, I know we go off on tangents.
But look at this real quick.
I'm
So
so
here's
sorry.
my tangent.
Look at
So
this.
my mom, God bless her, she'll buy me things from my house.
When you started with God bless her, that means you don't like it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, look at what it is.
Usually
looks
my
like.
mom brings me stuff that I really like.
But
She brought me this thing.
right behind Bless Your Heart.
Bless your heart.
Oh yeah, God bless her on this one.
Yeah.
Because she knows I'm hosting Thanksgiving, so she likes to bring autumn things. You know how pine cones are like cinnamon scented?
Yes.
Yeah, those smell good.
You know, so she bought me something. It just appeared in my guest bathroom. I have a half bathroom. It was on the toilet, like tank. The
Oh
back
yeah,
of it.
yeah. To make it smell good.
It's
I thought it was a light. It's supposed to be a light.
it has a light.
Okay.
All right.
It is. What is that? Hold on. I showed the guys in the room. I know
You
it's
gotta
not
get closer to
television.
Ryan's got can't see.
Whoa. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, don't say what it is, right? I want Sam to look at it first.
Oh, my.
Also, I mean.
Oh, my.
And then, okay, what is that, Sam? Can you describe to the audience what I'm showing you? What is that?
It
Yeah. It looks something
it looks
phallic.
like a caged
Yeah.
caged mushroom.
It
A
looks,
caged
it looks kind of like what you thought your
mushroom
mom
top.
was saying.
Yes.
It looks like a Tiffany lamp.
No.
Oh no, Kev.
More
It's
like
a mushroom.
Yeah.
That is, it's a wire the shape of a mushroom.
Yes.
Pine
It's
cones.
filled with cinnamon scented pine cones.
That looks like a wiener.
And it lights up.
It
and
lights
says,
up.
See, it says, I light up.
Oh,
Oh, I from a distance it looked like fa la 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 la.
No.
No.
I
It-
light up. The tag is still on it.
if you
Oh,
touch
there's
it,
tell.
legit pine cones in
yeah,
there.
if you
Yes.
touch it right, it lights
It
up.
is.
It lights up.
It is pine cones.
Where does it light up? Please don't tell me I'm on the top.
The whole thing lights up.
Okay.
It gets
Just the-
very exciting.
Just the mushroom part.
Can you make a video when you go home and put it on your Instagram?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I have it sitting on the kitchen counter, like
I need
waiting
to
for
see
her
it.
to take it.
I needed to see it light up.
Did she ask you? Did
I
you
took
ask
it out of
her?
the bathroom and I put it in the laundry room.
Yeah.
And then I just said, Mom, I don't really have room for that. So I'm going to go ahead and just put it here.
Have your
And
kids seen it?
It's been here for 2 days, and I thought she would take it home, and
Oh
she
no,
hasn't.
that's
it's just
yours.
sitting in front of the kitchen.
That's yours now, Rula.
It is a very phallic mushroom.
How does it-
Bring it in here
Oh, yeah, we should have it in
because
here.
if it
Yeah.
smells good,
Yeah.
bring it in
Cinnamon-
here.
Oh, my God.
We can put it right here. On our
Smells
little-
good. And
People
And
are
it'll be
going
in
to
our
come in here and be like,
videos.
what is that thing?
Please,
do it,
please
and,
bring it
and
tomorrow.
then see how many of the staff will do
Make
a video
stories
with
Do
it.
about
something
it.
silly, yeah.
Oh yes,
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
That is a great
Okay,
idea.
perfect.
All right, to my bread man, who I think is listening right now, if you're hearing this, move that mushroom.
Don't throw it away.
From the
Yeah,
mixer.
don't throw it away.
And hide it.
We
So
want
if
it.
mom comes over today before I get home, she doesn't take it back.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's good. All right, we're talking about movies that get ruined by just one awful character. The first time I ever heard of this or even could think of something like this was when Jar Jar Binks came into play for the first Star Wars prequel. Everyone freaked out about this character, Jar Jar Binks, that they couldn't stand, and everyone's like, movie ruiner, waste of time, waste of
He
space.
just had such an annoying voice.
And I just was like, I'm not a crazy Star Wars fan, so I don't feel it the way other people are feeling the anger, but okay.
He was like
fine.
a poorly animated CGI character.
I felt bad for the actor. They let him in Mandalorian.
They did?
He let him be a Jedi.
Oh.
So they gave him his. They felt bad for him
Because he was
for all
only
the
in
years.
that first prequel. They thought he was going to be the breakout star. Boy, George Lucas had that one wrong. By the second one, they'd reduced his part to a cameo.
They're trying to sell it to kids. Think about Ewoks.
Yeah, they wanna
Oh,
make- they wanna make
Ewoks were
toys.
amazing.
Smart move. It just-
Totally. Did y'all watch
Didn't work.
Suicide Squad?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Which one?
It was so good.
First
I
one?
guess the original with Jared Leto.
Well,
Yeah,
he
he's in the
was
first one,
He was
yeah.
in the first one, yeah.
He is the character that is pegged as the awful character
So I
that
don't blame
ruined
him.
Suicide Squad.
If you
No,
watch,
not
if
at
you
all.
watch the
What really?
No, he
Yeah.
was
the
He's on the
director's
list.
cut, they actually used him better in the
They did.
outputs.
Yeah.
Because I heard that they didn't use him a lot in the actual final cut.
It was
right?
dumb. They just shouldn't. They just. I don't,
Wasted-
they put him in there
wasted
just
him.
trying to.
just to bait us in. The second Suicide Squad was really good.
Was he in that one?
Oh,
No.
John Cena though.
Okay. Another character that ruined a movie, Tom Hanks's portrayal of Colonel Tom Parker in Elvis. People are saying that it was very distracting from the amazing performance Austin Butler gave as Elvis. I watched that movie, and it was distracting, but Tom Hanks was absolutely doing Tom Parker.
I think we all thought maybe he'd be a Southern voice.
Yes, and
We
he
didn't realize
wasn't.
he's really from another. He's not from.
He's not a Southern
Yeah.
gentleman.
Yeah.
And if you've never seen Elvis, Baz Luhrmann's Elvis with Austin Butler, it truly is a sad story about Elvis. It is truly a sad story about Elvis because he was financially abused by this man. And he is the reason, Tom Parker is the reason Elvis never toured outside the United States. Because Tom Parker could not travel because of whatever his weird, sinister background is. He didn't have a passport. And he kept playing it like, why would you go there? Why would you go to Spain? Why would you go to London?
'Cause he can't
you
control
could just
him.
go to Vegas
You'd
and
be
play
attacked.
every night. And you would, it's really a sad story of Elvis's life.
Some said Suicide Squad also was the worst was the mummy witch villain. The villain was terrible.
Oh
man.
yeah, bad CGI villain.
I just don't like villains like that.
Yeah,
Mystical
I'm
villains
going to
are
believe you
terrible.
because I didn't see the movie, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I thought it was really good. I didn't think Jared
Yeah.
Leto was a bad.
No, I thought I liked it.
Because he was the Joker in that.
He was
right?
really good as the Joker.
And it made
That's what I
sense why
thought.
what's her name was.
Yes, why she was crazy.
Yeah.
He would have been a great Joker too. If you watch Zack Snyder's Justice League, the uncut version, the Snyder cut that's
Yeah.
on the Max app, they have an extended scene with Jared Leto and Ben Affleck at the end of the movie. And it's just, that would have been good. Had that been released?
Would have been.
Other characters that are listed here, if you watched Gangs of New York, Scorsese's Gangs of
Yeah.
New York with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Which character?
Long time ago.
John C. Reilly?
No, Cameron Diaz's character, Jenny Everdeen. They say she was a great movie that was run by one awful character, but I don't.
I don't even remember her in that.
I don't remember that character. I remember the movie. It
I
was
remember her in the
strange.
trailer.
She was like a
Girl.
thief. Remember, she could steal stuff, and she wasn't as attractive. So maybe people are just
Wasn't it
sexist.
Daniel Day-Lewis was Bill the Butcher or something?
Yeah, and Leonardo wanted to get revenge because his dad Liam Neeson was killed.
Yes.
But
that's
now
right.
Liam Neeson's in every movie that he gets revenge on people because they killed his wife or
I
family.
will find you and I will kill you.
He's got a new one out. I
Oh,
think.
is he the guy from Taken?
Yeah.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
Did y'all see
I
No
loved
Time
him.
to Die? Did y'all see No Time to Die?
Yes, I did with the
that.
James Bond movie, the
Rami
final Daniel
Malek
Craig.
is posted here as the character that was awful.
He
Yeah.
wasn't good. no.
I didn't like him.
I did not think he's a good actor.
No, he was like Freddie Mercury from Bohemian Rhapsody.
And Freddie Mercury never sounded like that. He does like that. It's like
He's just playing himself.
Freddie Mercury never sounded like that. Now I
No.
think about it, he just
I
had the
don't know.
mustache and he looked good. The lip syncing.
Yeah. He licks his lips a lot. Have you noticed that?
Well, so does LL Cool J. There's a drinking game for him
Yeah.
when he hosts the Grammy pre-party thing on CBS
Yeah.
every time. They're like, oh, drinking game's on tonight. LL Cool J is going to be doing this Grammy thing. Every time LL Cool J licks his lips, you have to drink.
We could
take
play a
shot.
drinking
Oh,
game.
gosh.
LL Cool J versus who is it? Heath Ledger in The Joker.
Yeah,
in,
who
in
licks
the
more?
Dark Knight.
You
yeah.
would-
He licks his lips nonstop
Definitely
throughout that
LL
movie.
Cool J
Yeah.
would win that.
Yep, because he's doing it. Just that's how he does it.
That's just maybe
he's doing that as character.
It's like a
Right.
tick.
LL Cool J is one of those celebrities that I've always liked so much. I would love to just like have a drink with him.
He seems like a cool dude.
I just feel like
Stuff
he
he
has
knows
cool
that-
stories. I just like him so much.
Ladies love Cool James.
And that's what his name is about, right? LL Cool J. Bet he smells good.
Probably.
I heard
He's
him
okay.
talking about how he made a whole entire album with 50 Cent and then they scrapped it.
Oh, really?
He didn't like how he came off on it. He's like, that's not me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not his kind of
Well,
rap.
good for him for knowing who he is.
Yep.
By the way,
know your wheelhouse.
if you're listening to the Roula and Ryan show right now and you thought, well, let me just get to work real quick and then I'm going to go to the bathroom and have some coffee and you're stuck on South Loop westbound at Buffalo Speedway because there's a giant crash, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really sorry about that, but you're going to be sitting there for a while because something bad happened and they've shut down the freeway.
Well, they say they expect it to clear soon.
South
What
Loop.
does
what
soon
does
mean?
soon mean? What does soon mean?
They don't say a few minutes, so soon means
Soon.
What's the definition of soon?
Yeah,
I'll be
what
there
is that?
soon. If that's Rula was
if
20
somebody
minutes?
told me
if we're supposed to be at 1 and then it's
30
like 12
minutes?
and Rula says I'll be there soon.
30 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
It
that could be there
depends
till
on
like
the person who's
an hour
delivering
later.
the message. If Rula's saying I'll be there soon, it's
30
an
minutes.
hour.
No, 30 minutes. If I say I'll
If
be there
Eric
in a
says
bit,
soon,
it's
I'm
like
thinking
15.
I'm thinking 10 minutes.
Yeah, because I'd like to be there on time or
Yeah,
10 minutes
soon
before.
would be like 15, 20 minutes max for me.
Yeah.
Especially when you call. If you're saying at 12 and you're supposed to be there at 1, you say I'll be there soon. I'm like,
Yeah.
that means you haven't even thought about leaving
If
yet.
you're in traffic and you hear the word soon means nothing if you got to poop or pee.
A good
Correct.
point.
So hopefully we don't make anybody think about that.
Don't make it worse. Don't play any
Oh, no.
sound effects. Make people pee.
And before we get to the next thing we're going to talk about, let me just make this public service announcement since we're talking about crashes. Please, 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 please don't run red lights. Now, we've all been guilty of that, but especially don't run red lights under underpasses. You know what I'm talking about? Like if you are at I-10 in Gessner and your light is green, I mean, the opposite light has turned green and yours is red and you're thinking, let me just gun it. That is the worst place to gun it. When you're going underneath freeways or on the side of feeder roads, those are the worst choices of
Fast.
running a red light. And my whole family was involved in a car accident on Sunday because one woman thought, I'm going to blaze through this intersection. And she took out not one, not two, but 3 cars. 10 people total involved.
Wow.
I am thanking my lucky stars that my children and my husband are okay, but nobody else was. They are the only people involved in that wreck on Sunday in the rain that did not go to the hospital.
Thank
When I
God.
tell you I am thanking God, I'm like on my knees thanking God. I have so much more to be thankful for in Thanksgiving. Because we were talking about that yesterday, about how do we find out how those kids were? How do we find out how that family is? You won't find out because we don't know that family, the other 2 families that were in the wreck. I don't even know the lady, or the lady that caused the wreck. Like, what happened to all those people?
So were you guys going straight? Or
My husband was sitting at the red light, and I don't know which, because I wasn't with them.
He
I
was
was
the
at
second
home.
car, right?
But what intersection was this?
It was Hammerley and the Beltway.
Okay. And which direction
He was at
he
the red
going?
light, and he was heading, let me think. He was facing west on Hammerley. And the person that ran the red light was going north on the feeder road. And the first car this person hit was the car that was coming east on Hammerley. When she hit that car slammed into my husband.
Across the lanes?
And then that car ended up hitting a truck also that also spun it around. You know how big trucks are.
Yes.
Wow.
The damage of all these cars, the carnage was insane. And it was a really tough Sunday. That's why I wasn't here on Monday. But I just have to repeat, like, I know we're red light runners in like little streets and things like that. But the worst choice to run red light is near any freeway.
Yeah.
Too many people have been killed, maimed, or just.
Because they're already going. It's already green for them.
Yes, they're
time it out,
already
so-
on their
Yeah.
way at a speed.
That's why you truly have to be a defensive driver in Houston, Texas.
Yep.
Even if you know, hey, I got a green light, you still have got to look.
And in my husband's case, my kids, they were just sitting at a red light.
Yeah.
Their light wasn't even green yet. They were just sitting there.
They just watched it happen.
And the
That
Korean
car-
car came and slammed into them because the other
Where
car
did it hit at enough?
It hit in the front on the driver's side, my husband's side.
On this side.
How's he?
I mean, it sucks, but
I mean, physically we're okay, thank God, but mentally not.
airbag
okay.
deployed?
Not on his car, thankfully. And I think it's because it was a Tahoe. It was pretty strong.
Yeah.
The other cars, like the one car was a
It's
smaller
like a
car.
rock, they say.
Like a rock, that Chevrolet. That's a good public
That's
service
why in
announcement,
Houston,
Chevrolet.
Texas, I would never want to drive a smart car on the freeways.
No, my
Smart car, you mean tiny car?
Yeah, it'd be like
Just
driving a
something small.
go-kart.
my buddy became paralyzed because he was in a smart car and
no.
a tractor trailer sandwiched him.
Oh
He
my
lived,
God,
huh?
Kev.
Yeah, he did live.
Please, people, don't run red lights in your freeways. Just be really smart,
see
especially
yellow
for new
stuff.
drivers. Don't think about it. Like, don't even think about it. Like,
Think about
running
that
red
accident
light.
this weekend. It killed
Oh
three
my God,
former
6 people were in 6 people total.
U of H.
Yeah, it was awful.
It was really a rough weekend. So anyway, okay, coming up next, we have something very exciting to tell you about.
Yeah.
It's a way you can get closer to the whole KRBE team. If you're a fan of the Roula and Ryan show, be our guest. Be our guest.
It's going to help little heroes.
How can you
Yeah.
be our guest? We're going to tell you all about it next on the Roula and Ryan show.
It's KRBE with more of the Roula and Ryan Show.
Okay, we're going to do something great, but it depends upon y'all. Y'all are the great ones, really.
Houston's Little Heroes. It is something we have been doing here on the Roula and Ryan show for a long time. And last year, we really stepped it up with Houston's Little Heroes when we broadcast live from Texas Children's Hospital to raise money for Texas Children's Hospital for all the great things that they do, all the different programs they have, all the children they help from around the world, so that parents don't have to worry about the cost of the care. And if you've ever had a sick child, you know how
It's the worst
awful
feeling in
that
the world,
is.
yeah.
And you want to get them the right help, and then you have to worry about, well, what's the cost of that help? So this year we're doing it again. We're going to be broadcasting live from Texas Children's Hospital for one day to raise money for the hospital. But before we even get to that day in December, we have launched a charity auction that you could bid on really fantastic experiences you can't get anywhere else. They're priceless experiences.
And you get to hang out with us.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it starts today. If you go to krbe.com, just click the icon that says Houston's Little Heroes. And the charity auction includes things from being a Roula and Ryan Show VIP guest in our studio.
Yeah, describe some of the experiences.
And also, you can go on our social media, socials like Instagram and stuff, and you can see it there in the bio. You click, so you can do it from your phone if you're.
Yeah, do it from your phone.
If you're
We've
around.
got all these different things. Like you can go to the Splat Zone and do VIP paintball with Sam and our very own Eric.
Oh,
Yep,
how fun.
they're very cool. They're big fans of the show. I thought we just had outdoor paintball
Yeah.
places. This place is huge, like 24,000 square feet. Wow. They even have like 2 indoor paintball areas. They even have these little things that shoot like little gels, like these little guns that like kids can play and they don't hurt.
Oh,
It's
that's
like little-
nice.
That's
Like
and they
little
glow in the dark.
tapioca.
Yeah, tapioca pudding like type gels things.
Yeah.
You can't eat them, but
No,
Got it.
but it's that texture,
Give
that
you an
consistency.
idea.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then they have the the indoor paintball, the balls aren't as big as the ones that you can play outside. They have outside as well. So
Sweet.
the outside ones sometimes hurt.
So that's one experience. And then
But
you
come hang
have
with us. We're going to have lunch with you. We're gonna there's 9 people you can bring with you.
9 people.
And it's something you bid on.
Yeah.
For those of you
That's
just tuning in,
awesome.
you can bid on this. And this auction started today. It's live right now.
Team Sam, Team Eric.
And it ends December
yeah,
1st
bring
at
it.
5 p.m. So you can throw in your bid now. You can keep throwing in your bids.
I see,
Just watch it.
I see
watch
one
it,
of the
watch it.
bids
See what you want.
is dinner at Christie's with Roula.
That is correct. You can have dinner at my family table at the oldest restaurant in Houston.
Love that table.
Yeah, that family table.
I can't eat there with. It's hard to eat there.
as a regular customer
I'm so used to
versus when you're coming
being there with
me.
your dad. So
I know.
the memories.
Dinner at
How many
Hilda's-
people can come to dinner?
It's 6 total, and then I don't add myself in that 6, so it's 6 in your party.
And about 6 of her family.
Yeah, probably. My whole family's usually there.
We're all joining
and
in.
there's 7 or 8 of us. So that's an experience to go to Benihana with Special K, because who hasn't been to Benihana and thought, well, I want to have that spatula and do all the things on the grill.
Kevin, are you going
Right,
to be?
Kev?
Are you going to be making the smoking onion?
I will be.
Oh yeah, the volcano.
The train, the onion train.
Yeah,
Choo-choo.
I will be your hibachi hati, and I will be presenting and teaching both, this hibachi style and how to make different cuisines, but also, of course, I'll feed you what I make that night as well.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Throw their
And then
mouth.
we've got Ryan. What are
Yes,
you
I
gonna?
will.
What
Okay,
is
so
yours?
here I'm doing something a little bit different. So mine is not going to be something that you bid on. Mine is going to be something that you show up for. You know that I, during the pandemic, took up painting. You guys wouldn't let me skydive anymore, so I wanted
we
to do
wouldn't
something.
let you skydive, but you still did it.
Yeah.
No, I
Twice.
stopped. I
Oh,
really
okay,
did
you
stop.
just-
He painted and skydived at the same time.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Yeah, look at that guy. He's got stains all
Yeah,
over
what's
him.
going on with
jumping
that?
from the sky. No, but
Paint splats.
I've been painting, and it's just something that I did. It's very cathartic. I love doing it. And the first time I did this was at the Bayou Art Festival. That was 2 years
Bayou
ago.
City Arts Festival.
Yeah. So since then, it's been 2 years. I have amassed, y'all, 100 paintings.
Nice.
And they're all going every...
And they're all 2x2s.
No, they're not. I would say the average size is about 26 by 24, somewhere around
good
in that
size.
age, that size. So I'm
That's
going
not
to be
cheap.
at the... No, it costs
Frames
a lot.
alone.
It takes a long time to make these things. So I'm going to be at the Art Museum TX in Sugarland, and that is going to be the last day in November. That's the 31st. So I will
No,
be there.
30th.
The
There's only
30th. That's
30
right.
days
There's
in
only
November.
30 days. That's the 30th. I want to get the day straight there, Ryan. So every single painting that I sell at that, 100% of the proceeds, every penny, will go to Texas Children's.
Awesome.
And that we'll have more details on that. That's coming later
We'll put
today.
that up so you can.
Yeah,
people can
that'll
see
be
that.
coming
So that
later
one you don't
today.
bid on. Then you just.
You don't bid. You just show up
to get that one.
and you buy a painting. You've done something great. You get a little. You've got a souvenir, and remember, you're making a donation to
Yeah, it's
Texas
good stuff.
Children's.
It's not like if I drew something. You actually have
Sketch.
you got skills.
I may not be the best, but I mean, I put a lot of work
You
into
love
these
doing it.
things.
We're talking about Houston's Little Heroes charity auction. You can find it right now at krbe.com. If you go to our socials, you can click the link to see it. It is a charity auction that is live right now. You can bid right now, and it ends on December 1st at 5 p.m. to see who's going to win all these fun things. It's the whole KRBE team, like, the Color Factory with Laura, who hosts
Yeah.
H-Town Live. You can go to Break It with Kevin and Audrey and get out some of your aggressions by breaking
Ooh,
stuff.
I think I want to do
I've always
that.
wanted to do that.
Yeah.
You can do
shoot
yoga.
I'm gonna shoot
Yoga
it.
with Sam. What? Go yoga or what kind of yoga?
No,
Hot yoga?
I know.
Beer
Yeah,
yoga?
Is it that
It's
bicker
basically beer yoga.
you
So
put a
we're gonna
beer.
have like a.
You put a beer in your butt and then try and do the move.
I mean,
without
I'm sure we
spilling?
could, but it's at a local brewery here in Houston. I just got introduced to, so I'm super excited. And we can do a yoga session, and then we can have some beer and
So
play
you
some arcade games.
So you do
after.
the yoga at the bar.
What's it called? The place?
the brewery.
It's called Bad Astronaut
Oh,
Brewery.
Cool. I like that name.
It's super cool, and
Why'd
it's
you so
dog
bad?
friendly.
It
It's dog
says,
friendly.
get your stretch on and wind down afterwards with a happy IPA or a hazy something. I don't know, a happy or
Usually,
a hazy.
hazies are IPAs. Usually,
Yeah, there's some typos in mine.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna
Hoppy?
work on it. It's hoppy, not happy.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, there's like I
thought
said,
it was like happy
it's
and
still
hazy.
Gonna,
Well,
I mean, we're
maybe
gonna be
hoppy.
real
You're
happy,
happy
after
afterwards,
this.
right?
So.
That's what I thought it
Happy with my
was.
hops.
Anyway, you can see all these right now at krbe.com. Charity auction opens today, closes December 1st at 5 p.m. These are experiences you cannot purchase. They're all priceless because it's the whole KRBE team doing fun things with you that otherwise you wouldn't be able to do.
Raising hopefully lots of money for a
For
great
Texas
cause.
Children's Hospital, we're so excited. Go to krbe.com or all of our socials.
Hey, yo. Time for KRBE's Roula and Ryan show to tell you what's going down in
Somebody
H-Town.
want to know, is there bourbon time for Eric? I was trying to get places.
That's
but
every day.
places wouldn't budge really because I want to do like a steak dinner and flights, but no restaurant would really.
Because that's a lot of money.
If there's a restaurant out there that's willing as a bourbon place, and you're hearing this, there's still time. I'm
They
sure I
see
can
you
get you
coming
on
and
there.
they're like, we can't accommodate him.
Yeah, they're gonna lose.
Otherwise, you can do bourbon time on Eric's live Instagram. At his
I thought
house.
about doing like sushi at my house with some Japanese whiskeys I have, but those are my babies, my Japanese whiskeys.
Oh, I thought you meant your children.
Oh, I was going to say that, and your wife won't allow
Yeah,
strangers to the house.
Right.
I'll take them with me to your house, like mobile. Yeah, there.
All right, so it's brought to you by Duncan. University of Houston is the latest college in America to add a course on Taylor Swift.
Nice.
Taylor has an estimated net worth of $1 billion. Professor Kelly McCormick will teach the class that will focus on Taylor Swift's expertise in marketing,
The business of Taylor
fan
Swift.
engagement, community building, and brand strategies.
They should
I
try
mean,
and
it
get
is a class.
try and get Taylor's mom to show up.
True.
Did she go to UH? Or
I'm
did
not
she
sure she's
just-
from UH. I know her parents met here. They got married here.
Maybe she
I
worked
don't know
here.
if her
Maybe
mom
she
went to
worked there.
UH or not.
Or she grew up here. I don't even know.
But I
that
mean,
story.
really, the business of Taylor Swift, whether you don't like her or you're obsessed with her, what she has done is a class to be studied. How she's marketed and how she's capitalized on all these things. The Taylor's version alone of all this music. Smart move.
But
A
she-
quick Google thing said that she went to University of Houston. Her mom did.
Oh,
Nice.
I
cool.
thought she did.
Yeah, get Mama there. Be a
but-
guest star.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be great. The
They're
19-year-old...
not, though. I'll just let you know.
No.
But-
I don't want people to.
Oh, yeah,
No,
I
no,
don't
no.
think that
We're
she's
just-
going to be in it.
We're just giving,
spitballing.
we're giving Professor McCormick an idea. Why don't you reach out to Taylor's mom, see if you
Yeah.
can get her as a guest? That might be helpful. The 19-year-old suspect in Sunday's flea market shooting in Pearland has actually turned himself in. David Negrete was put on the state's most wanted list after Sunday's shooting. That's where a 10-year-old boy was killed and a 14-year-old girl was among the 4 people that were injured. The shooting happened at Kohl's Antique Village and Flea Market. Investigators said there was an argument between David and another person that was it escalated into an exchange of gunfire. They say that one of the shooting victims also may be interrogated. Like he may have been one of the shooters as well. So it's just a horrible thing, but at least they've got the suspect in custody. And that's what's going down in H-Town.
Special K's got a prank call coming up next. Is it telemarketer turnaround?
I'm at the point of this collections call where I'm like, what the hell are you going to do about it?
I love it.
Or what? So let's find out what they're going to do about it. Like, how are they going to come and get me?
Oh, they're getting a little threatening.
Now Kevin is
I
threatening.
feel like he's
Come
fighting
find
back.
me.
It's like a movie where
yeah.
you know,
come
it's like
find me.
He's pushing
yeah,
back.
Karate Kid.
I'm tired of running.
You almost need a movie trailer.
Yeah.
He's a man that's been pushed to his limits. The telemarketers keep coming after him, but he's gonna stop them in their tracks.
By laying in that Ryan Chase lounger.
Dummy.
Dummy. We're going to hear it next on the Roula and Ryan Show.